Tim Wallach is 0 for 1, has walked line to right and walked. Hard ground ball, great grab, Greene. It's over. He's pitched a no-hit, no-run game, making the final out himself. Tommy Greene, a no-hitter. And he is really being mobbed by the entire Philly bench. What an effort by Tommy Greene. Terry Mulholland, who pitched the last Phillies no-hitter at Veterans Stadium against San Francisco last year. One of the first ones out.
All right, that never gets old, and I am so superstitious because the last 3 years that we've had Tommy on the show for On the Mound, the Phillies made the playoffs, and albeit they've regressed since a couple years ago. They went to the World Series, the NLCS, and the last year where they were eliminated NLDS. But I think this year we're going back to the World Series. Now it's time for On the Mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene, sponsored by Blitz's Market in Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room and get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. Let's go to the Tom's River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room our good buddy, former Phillies pitcher, Tommy Greene. Good morning, T.D. Greene.
How you doing, Billy?
Well, I tell you what, Tommy, it never gets old. I love hearing that. I get the chills the same exact time, the first time, the 10th time I hear it. And you know what? That's a moment that'll be etched forever. Harry Callis called it. How about? It doesn't get any better than that.
It's always good hearing that thing. It makes me feel younger.
How'd your winter go, Tommy?
It's going great. Just trying to stay healthy. You know what getting older does to you. You wake up with different aches and pains all the time.
You got that right. But I got to tell you, Tommy, I texted you yesterday. It was funny because you just gave me a thumbs up emoji. But I tried to prod you a little bit with the 19 strikeouts on opening day. Now, I know it's game one, Tommy, but it just got under my skin. Like, I know there were shadows, but Tommy, they were making so many excuses. The announcers were making excuses about the shadows. It's not the first time that players had to play in shadows. You did it before, and not only that, the other team did too.
Billy, I expected that out of you. Yeah, every week we come on. Yeah, we won the ball game. What's the big deal? So I mean, hey, and if you can't see a ball, you can't hit it.
You got that right.
And you can tell me if you ask me, what game would I want to pitch in? One that has a bunch of shadows. I'm in the sun and they're in the shadow. I'm picking that, dude, because they can't see it. And I got a better chance of doing that, and plus that, Mackenzie Gore, I told you about. He's from my high school.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, he is. He was the first round pick, back with San Diego some years back, and he's a first round pick for a reason, And you say he's got great stuff, and he's starting to put it together over the past 2 years, being a solid, front line starter. He's got the stuff to do it with, and you saw that. So. Yeah. But if you can't see a baseball, you can't put a bat on it. It's hard to hit to foul it off, So,
I was being a little critical, but all right, nevertheless.
19 is a lot.
That's a lot,
I get
Tom.
that.
Yeah,
but I get that. But, hey, there's times that guys, hit Roger Clemens and those guys like that punch out 20 in a game.
Yeah.
Even without shadows,
Tommy, let's first talk about Zach Wheeler. I thought he looked great on Thursday. How did you rate his performance? What did you see from him on Thursday?
I thought he was great. Don't change nothing. Don't talk about him too much, Billy. Leave him alone. That's everybody's tendency. Leave him well enough alone. Just let him keep going. Hey, nothing. With what's happening with the starting rotation, you can't. The way the first two starts, you can't ask for any better. You want them to stay healthy, keep doing their stuff, and and they go about their business, and just leave them alone. That's me as a ball player. Just, hey, leave me alone. I don't need to hear all the crap. Yeah.
We're talking with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene. He's back with us for another year on the mound every Sunday. Usually we get a 1 o'clock, 1:30 start for the Phillies today. Aaron Nola going for the Phils. You got technically your second starter. But he's pitching in the third spot. And can make things. They go 3-0 today.
Well, yeah, there's a very good chance. People put a lot of emphasis on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the rotation, but really after your first start, it's sort of like Schwarber leading off. He's leading off one time a game. Basically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're basically in that position one time a year because things change. Off days happen. You pitch against other pitchers. You got the, say to speak, fourth and fifth guy pitching against the number one guy. Right. It does of the other team. So it really doesn't matter. That day the team is pitching is the number one guy. It doesn't matter. Because they got the ability to shove it up your rear just like anybody else does.
Hey, good morning, Tommy. So yesterday we finally got to see Jesus Luzardo make his debut for the Phillies, pitch a pretty good performance. And
he pitched an outstanding performance.
Yeah, for sure. And I wanted to get your thoughts on, what is it like to be a guy playing his first game for a new team, getting out there, is there like extra pressure to impress your new city and your new fan base, or is it just business as usual?
Well, anytime, I think if you're not nervous before you go out there, you're something wrong with you a little bit. The anxiety of it, because you want, and once you throw that first strike, you're good. I know that's the way I was. Because you're amped up and ready to go. You want to do well. And, sometimes you can put a little bit too much pressure on yourself to do well. Look at the Dodgers guy yesterday. I think that was one of – some guys handle it in different ways. And, even pitching in the big leagues like me back in the days, I was so amped up and, to go into postseason, it's a different beast. Going in there, you lose command. And that's just being able to handle the situation. Once you get in it and you experience it, you got a better chance to handle it. I think he's going to be better for it after this. That's by and past him. He sort of knows what the deal is now, and now he can go. And he'll be, but he still has to get over the hurdle, being a little bit anxious and excited to go in the games. That's the same way with every pitcher. Luzardo. I think the big thing with him was coming into spring training and as he got going, not having any issues health-wise with his back or anything, what he had trouble with the year before, is getting over that mental block, because a lot of it's mentality is mental. Coming back from injury, it's you're healthy, but it's still, is it going to hurt or is it going to flare up? It's the unknown a little bit, and you have to prove it to yourself that it's going to be okay. And the effort you put in, are you going to be able to go, 90, 100%, but like you're used to pitching before? Because not everything is full max all the time, So, but you want to be able to do it if it's when you need to call upon it. So that's the big thing with Luzardo. I thought was a huge thing with him, was overcoming that. And once he got in that game and started throwing, he threw strikes, and the guy called him with, for the home run. But that's pitching. You're gonna get caught. But, for him to punch out 11 in his first out, it shows you what type of stuff he does have. And the shadows weren't there. So, that's good stuff.
Yeah, he had his slider away working really well yesterday, the fastball away as well. And, Keibert Ruiz, he got Zach Wheeler on Thursday as well, so that guy's just scorching hot right now. Hot. You can't really blame him.
Yeah, he's hot. Yeah, guys that are hot, you have to be careful with, a little bit, Yeah, it's not that you don't pitch around them, but you have to make quality pitches. And sometimes you tip your hat. He hits a quality pitch. Hey, you tip your hat.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible location on that home run ball.
No, it didn't break. It was a slider that didn't break like his other ones. It sort of stayed over. It was a little down, but it didn't take the break like the other ones did, and that happens sometimes. So.
He threw 95 pitches, 63 for strikes. So that's
awesome. I wanted to see him. Obviously, starting pitchers, I want to see him go at least 6. Mm-hmm. And the pitch count sort of. I look as a starting pitcher. major league average when I played. I don't know what it is now. I sort of go off a major league average pitch per inning was like around 15. So you do the math, that's like 6 innings, right? Yeah. He should be able to get there. So he did. So, I mean, punching out 11 requires more pitches thrown.
Right.
So, and if you walk anybody and stuff on top of or run deep counts, that adds more to it. So, I mean, there's one thing, people like strikeouts and all that stuff, but you're asking guys to be, I mean, it's a hard thing to do to stay in games longer because they're not letting them go like they used to. I mean, that's why it wasn't nothing if me throw 120 pitches in 6 innings sometimes. You know what I mean? I mean, because I got a lot of foul balls, and if you walk 1 or 2, I mean, not necessarily you give up a bunch of hits. You might give up 4 or 5 hits in a game that you pitch in 6 or 7 innings. I mean, so you're throwing those pitches, and you might be punching out 8, 9, 10 guys. You know what I mean? So, so I mean, I like guys. I mean, that's what's so important about spring training to me is getting the pitch count up to where they can go 6 innings. It gives the bullpen. I mean, that's why they got so many bullpen guys now. To be able to hopefully handle that. Mm-hmm. So.
Tommy, I want to pick your brain a little bit about Bryson Stott real quick. Obviously did not have the season any Phillies fan expected last year. His average took a big dip. The glove did not take a dip at all, though. Still a Gold Glove second baseman in my eyes. But yesterday has a big day, 2 for 2 with a solo home run, a double, also drew a walk. I mean, he was the MVP of the game, at least in my eyes, yesterday. What did you see from him, and do you think he could return to his 2022 form this season?
Well, first of all, we didn't know he was injured last year.
Right.
You didn't hear that until this one. I mean, so guys deal with different issues that you don't hear about, So it's, that's what you got to take it in mind before you get on them too hard. Sometimes there might be an issue going on, but you still got to get on them. You got to let them know they need to be better. But words are powerful, and I choose to be constructive, not destructive. So.
Unlike
we
Billy,
all know he's a better. we all know that Bryson is a quality major league player, and his approach to batting, especially he showed as a rookie and stuff, was outstanding. Him having a little bit of the year like he did last year, it was sort of I questions. I remember one time I said something going on with him that he just doesn't look the same. And then we end up finding out that could play a major role. So I'm looking at his confidence at the plate now, thinking that he's healthy. He's showing the way he's swinging the bat aggressively through spring training and stuff. Just the way he swings, he's just got to get back to his track how he approached his rookie year. Working those counts and stuff like that, and because he worked deep counts all the time, wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes and stuff like that. That's a huge asset to have a guy like that, especially he's going to be hitting it sort of at the bottom of the order right now that can turn that order over to get to our guys at the top that are, so to speak, hot right now. So, I mean, you're talking about runs being scored there.
Tommy, we got the lineup has just come out. Schwarber's leading off, Bohm's second, Harper, Castellanos, Stott moving up to the 5th spot, Sosa, Marsh, Rojas, Marchand, and Aaron Nola. They'll be doing the pitching today. Let's get. Hopefully, we can sweep the series. Before we let you go, Tommy, I never got a chance to ask you, what are your expectations for this Phillies team this year?
Everybody asks that. We played 2 games.
No, but I mean, like.
I mean, everybody's like. I mean, every year as a baseball player, you're going in. We want to get to the ultimate prize, and Harper says that pretty much. But you got to take care of business first. I expect them to go out and play every day hard and give themselves a chance to win.
The only reason I ask you this, Tommy,
stuff like that. I mean. You're up for disappointment if you put them on Mount Everest first.
Well, as a fan, Tommy, we got to have expectations. I mean, this team's getting older, Tommy.
We got a great ball club.
All right.
Why not enjoy and watch them play without putting so much expectation on them?
Because that's my job.
That brings the boo birds out when somebody makes a mistake all the time. You know what I mean? Because they think just because I can boo them because they should be great.
Right.
That's not the game. You got to understand that. Hey, enjoy the game, Billy.
Long season.
Anyway, enjoy it.
Tommy's already talking me off the ledge after game 2.
I mean, yeah, we haven't even
2-0. We're 2-0, by the way.
haven't even gotten the first pitch of game 3.
Hey, we've scored 18 runs in 2 games. What more do you want, Billy?
It'll never be enough for this guy.
I know. Yeah.
All right, Tommy. Listen, man, we are so excited to have you back. Listen, I'm superstitious. I said I got to have Tommy Greene back. We've had you for the 3 years, and we've been in the playoffs. So let's keep it going, T.
Well, I hope that's the good luck charm. But hey, I enjoy talking about them and watching them play. It's baseball is a great game. Let's just enjoy it. Remember that.
All right, T. Greene. As always, we appreciate you, and we'll talk to you next Sunday.
You got it, Billy.
There he is, Tommy Greene. On the Mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene is sponsored by Blitz's Market of Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room and get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. Go down there, say hello to Dave and Joe Newman, Mama Blitz, Kevin. They do a great job down there.